Today we're going somewhere very special and somewhere that very few river cruisers can go. We're no strangers to river cruising. We've enjoyed many fascinating and unique voyages around the world. But today we are so excited to show you one of the more fascinating and exclusive itineraries in an area of the world renowned for its spicy cuisine, vibrant spirituality and energetic culture. This river cruise is about as far from conventional as you can get, and certainly one of the more original and exciting we've experienced so far. Namaste, discerning explorers, to the world's most colourful country, India. Prior to our river voyage on the Holy Ganges, 13 days of discovery began the moment we landed in New Delhi at the start of 5 days of land exploration, which is part of the included package with this cruise, in one of India's most enchanting locations known as the Golden Triangle. The Golden Triangle is the name given to a popular and well-travelled tourist circuit that connects 3 major cities, Delhi, Agra and Jaipur, forming a triangle on the map. Let's start our journey at the Oberoi New Delhi Hotel. Welcome to our grand Indian adventure. Welcome to the Oberoi New Delhi.
Yes, we were greeted at the airport and driven through the streets of Delhi to the hotel, which was an experience.
And when we arrived, we got these beautiful garland of flowers put over our heads and a greeting with some rose petals, I think it was.
Yes.
And these are actually fresh flowers. They smell gorgeous. They're like carnations or something.
I don't know, but they're absolutely lovely.
They are gorgeous. Very briefly, we haven't actually seen any of the hotel yet. We've only just got here, but the room is absolutely gorgeous. You can see it's got a lovely view. It's such a beautiful, beautiful room, and I hope the hotel will be exactly the same in terms of quality. We'll hopefully show you a few little snippets of that right now.
Yeah, we're here on a 12-night Uniworld voyage, which does the Golden Triangle and a week sailing up and down the Ganges River.
Just going to go and meet and greet the Uniworld representative, the cruise director for this entire journey, including the land tour. We'll see you, well, after dinner, or even tomorrow. Good night. Namaste, as they say in India.
Namaste.
Well, we're in the residence lounge for pre-dinner. As we said about the happy hour, it's definitely happy. Free drinks, free food. And these nibbles, they are so delicious. It's like a spicy Bombay mix on here, and like just, if I could buy them in bags at home, you wouldn't see them for dust. The canapes and nibbles and gins and tonics in the residence lounge were so plentiful and delicious, we didn't even need to go to dinner. We stayed here pretty much all evening. Another reason to be blown away by the little luxuries of this magnificent hotel.
Well, good morning from Delhi. Lovely Indian weather.
This is our first morning.
And now we're about to go and have our welcome briefing. We've briefly met Hamesh, who's our guide for the week last night. We're now going to go off and have a full briefing, and then we're out for the entire day.
Come along with us, let's have a lovely day in Delhi, shall we? Let's go. The guided tour is your first taste of this mega city as you experience life at ground level for Delhi's 22 million inhabitants. The rickshaw riders in Delhi are a significant part of the city's urban landscape, providing a vital means of transportation, especially in congested and narrow areas where cars can't go, like much of Old Delhi, which is where this tour is taking us. Rickshaw riders offer a cheap and environmentally friendly mode of transport. They are often the preferred choice for short distance travel in busy markets, residential areas and during peak traffic hours. Although rickshaw riders are poorly paid and the job seen as one at the lower end of the socio-economic scale, they play a crucial role in keeping the city's transport system accessible and affordable, particularly for the economically weaker sections of this sprawling society. Rickshaw riders in Delhi are a vital yet often underappreciated part of the city's fabric, facing significant challenges while continuing to serve the transportation needs of millions. Their contribution is essential to the daily functioning of Delhi, especially in areas where other forms of transport are less effective. It's a tough, pressured and energy-sapping job, and even if you're not the tipping kind, you'll be eager to reward your driver for the effort he has put in to show you his city. These guys really do put in a shift. Next was a poignant visit to Gandhi Smriti. This property is a museum and memorial dedicated to Mahatma Gandhi, located at the site where he spent his last 144 days of his life and where he was assassinated on January the 30th, 1948. The museum houses various exhibits, including photographs, personal belongings, and relics that provide insight to Gandhi's philosophy of non-violence and his efforts to lead India towards freedom. The grounds of Gandhi Smriti include a martyr's column which marks the exact spot where Gandhi was shot during his evening prayer meeting. Visitors can also walk along the pathway that Gandhi took on the day of his assassination, marked with footsteps that lead to the martyr's column. Then, told you it was a packed day, we headed to Humayun's tomb, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most significant examples of Mughal architecture in India. Built in the mid-16th century, it was commissioned by Humayun's widow, Empress Begum, after his death in 1556. The tomb is considered a precursor to the Taj Mahal, showcasing the distinctive Persian influences combined with local Indian architectural styles. Inside, the mausoleum houses the tomb of Emperor Humayun, along with over 150 members of the royal family, making it a significant necropolis of the Mughal dynasty. Humayun's tomb is not just an architectural marvel, but also holds historical importance as it marks the first garden tomb on the Indian subcontinent. It's an enduring symbol of Delhi's rich history and the legacy of the Mughal Empire. Qutub Minar in Delhi is a towering minaret and a UNESCO World Heritage Site, standing at a height of 73 metres, that's 240 feet. It was begun in 1193 by Qutb-ud-din Aibak, sorry about the pronunciations, the founder of the Delhi Sultanate, and was completed by his successors. Constructed from red sandstone and marble, it is the tallest brick minaret in the world and is renowned for its intricate carvings, which include verses from the Quran. The larger Qutub complex includes several other historically significant structures, such as the Quat-ul-Islam Mosque, the first mosque built in India, and the Iron Pillar, which dates back to the 4th century and is notable for its rust-resistant composition. The second most visited tourist site in the country after the Taj Mahal, people from around the world are drawn by the complex's beauty, history and the stories embedded in its stones. After all that, we headed back to the hotel. Great. But tonight we have a welcome dinner.
Yeah.
An official Uniworld welcome dinner. So we're ready to go.
We've donned our glad rags and we're now going to go and have a pre-dinner drink.
Tell you what, and because we get access to the residence lounge, it's happy hour, and it's the happiest hour I think I've ever experienced. It's a proper happy hour because all the drinks are free. I mean, you can't get happier than that, can you? And I tell you what, the nibbles and the canapes and everything they bring out, they just kept bringing them out last night. In fact, we didn't need to go to dinner. We literally filled up on dim sum.
Oh, we were tired and we had, yeah.
It was brilliant. In fact, why am I talking to you now?
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
Get some free drinks, gin tonic. In fact, I had a Bombay Sapphire yesterday. It should be called Mumbai
Right,
Sapphire now. Hi, honey. See you later. We have stopped and yeah, on our way to Agra. We've just stopped for a pee break and well, there's a Burger King there. Look at that. Ah, there's a Starbucks here apparently. I don't know where that is. It's quite busy and we've only got 20 minutes, but look at the rest of this. Have a quick wander around. Well, there's a Burger King cafe there. Might do a coffee, mightn't it? Baskin Robbins, look at that. Wow. Oh, that was quite an experience. Don't think I will ever complain about South Mims again. And if you're from the UK, you'll know what South Mims is. Anyway, back to the coach, because we've got the Taj Mahal to look at. I think now is the time to give you our impressions of the 3 Oberoi hotels we stayed at during this section of the itinerary. I'll be honest and say that we'd never heard of Oberoi hotels before this trip, and thinking they would be an average privately owned Indian hotel chain, we could not have been more wrong. There's personal greetings with flower garlands and fresh Indian tea on arrival, musicians playing in foyers and restaurants, the most delicious food you'll ever likely taste in India, and that's before we mention the hotels themselves and your rooms, which are immaculate and richly appointed. Simply put, these hotels are amongst the very best we have ever stayed in. Over the years, Oberoi hotels have won numerous national and international awards, reflecting their dedication to providing a world-class guest experience from some utterly stunning properties. This one in Agra is our second, and I can honestly say they got more stunning with each one we stayed in on this tour. This is a huge part of Uniworld's brilliant itinerary, so our advice is to enjoy every single minute. Our only complaint, we never got long enough in any of the 3 hotels to really enjoy everything they had to offer, although we tried. And today was typical of that little moan. As soon as we stepped into the Oberoi Amarvilas, gawped open-mouthed at our room, and were treated to a beautiful lunch, we were on our way to the biggest tourist attraction of all of India, which we could actually see from our private balcony. In fact, Amarvilas guarantee you this view from every single guest room. Incredible. Wow, look at that. We've got a man playing us some the top Indian tunes of the day. Oh, it just doesn't get better than this. Even though it's only a few hundred metres from the hotel, Uniworld will whisk you from your front door right to the famous gates in one of these exclusive buggies. Getting busy now. India's most visited attraction. Wow, we are here. Out we get. Let's get out.
All right, we're going.
Out of the noisy bit, and this is the way in. What can we possibly say about this place? Not only a UNESCO World Heritage Site, but one of the 8 wonders of the world. The Taj Mahal is one of the most iconic monuments in the world, celebrated for its stunning beauty and historical significance. It was commissioned in 1632 by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan as a mausoleum for his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal, who died during childbirth. The construction of the Taj Mahal took over 20 years to complete. The monument is a symbol of Shah Jahan's deep love for Mumtaz and is often referred to as a teardrop on the cheek of time due to its poignant origin. Also often referred to as the crown of palaces, the Taj Mahal is a masterpiece of Mughal architecture, blending elements of Islamic, Persian, Ottoman, Turkish and Indian architectural styles. The central structure is built of white marble and stands on a square plinth, topped by a large dome that reaches a height of 240 feet. The marble is inlaid with intricate floral designs and calligraphy using precious and semi-precious stones. The complex is perfectly symmetrical, with 4 minarets standing at each corner of the platform, and is flanked by a mosque and a guest house, also both made of red sandstone. The gardens surrounding the Taj Mahal are laid out in a classic Persian style, symbolizing paradise. Here's a couple of fun facts. Fun fact lovers. The Taj Mahal includes the optical illusion created by the minarets, which were designed to tilt slightly outward to prevent them from collapsing in on the main tomb in the event of an earthquake. The monument also appears to change colour at different times of the day, from a soft pink at dawn to dazzling white at noon, and a golden hue under the moonlight, reflecting its ethereal beauty at all hours. But you won't just visit the Taj Mahal once, Uniworld will escort you to it twice, once at dusk and again at dawn, to witness the changing colours of the reflective marble surfaces. So, we get another bite of it tomorrow. That evening, Oberoi Amarvilas treated us to an evening of dance, as dusk shrouded the Taj Mahal behind the show until eventually it disappeared into the night. Well, good evening. Well, I say good evening. I think it's only about 6:30, but it gets dark really early here. We've just watched some dancing out in the dusk in front of the Taj Mahal. It's been absolutely gorgeous. In fact, the Taj Mahal visit was really, really good, so we've so enjoyed that. And we ordered a bottle of wine and they brought it to our room because tonight the room is so lovely. We're just going to probably set up a desk there because it's a little bit cold outside. We really wanted to eat outside because we've got a lovely veranda and an absolutely beautiful table, but it is rather cold out there, so we're probably going to order ourselves a curry and finish up our wine. Why not? Right, let's get on with it. Not wanting to waste any time in our beautiful room, we'd already had lunch in the restaurant, so we decided to order an Indian feast on room service. It was a perfect way to spend the evening. The next day we were supposed to admire the Taj Mahal's marbled surfaces turning intricate shades of pink and gold as the sun rose. Well, it didn't go quite to plan.
Well, good morning. 6 a.m. and we're up very, very early because we are going to go on a Taj Mahal hunt to try and see the Taj Mahal at dawn. But the problem is, it's like a pea soup out there, and I don't think we're going to see much. Armed with a camera and a few other intrepid explorers, we'll give it a go, see how we get on.
The fact the scenes I was filming were more reminiscent of The Walking Dead, it meant that not many people had turned up, so it was eerily quiet. Helen's attempt to recreate the world-famous Princess Diana picture on the bench she actually sat on in front of the Taj Mahal was also comically ridiculous.
Yeah, but you do look very Diana-like, with the Taj Mahal behind. It's great. Let me just take a snap, shall I? Hold on.
Still, the mood within the group was cheery and we all had a bit of a laugh. Mother Nature may have dampened the marble with morning mist, but she hadn't dampened our spirits. Soon it was time to leave to continue our journey to the last point in the Golden Triangle, Jaipur. We stopped along the way for lunch at a rather nice, lively place in what seemed the middle of nowhere, but we got a great greeting. Also, we had time to pull the coach over for a stroll through a local Indian outdoor market. Honestly, it was a real eye-opener. Because cows are sacred in India, they just tend to wander around at their leisure. They have complete right of way, so the traffic has to stop and wait patiently for them to finish, well, doing anything they want to do. Finally, we arrived at the Oberoi Rajvilas Hotel, situated just outside Jaipur. What an absolutely stunning resort this was. We're going to take a couple of minutes just to look around, and then we're going to show you our room, which was amazing. That evening we had a group dinner with traditional dance and music as the sun set. We even got to wear some traditional Indian dress, although I've got a newfound respect for wearers of turbans. Oh my goodness, not only is how it all comes together on your head nothing short of genius, it's also incredibly tight. Such a brilliant experience though. As per what we've come to expect and love from Oberoi Hotel's, breakfast was a lavish and delicious affair. We were going to need it. Today was promising to be absolutely packed. And it was. Well, the morning was anyway. Jaipur was another day of fascinating exploration. Here's a brief overview of what we saw and did. Known as the Pink City, Jaipur is the capital of the Indian state of Rajasthan. It is famous for its colourful markets, vibrant culture, and well-preserved historical sites. A visit to Jantar Mantar, a UNESCO World Heritage Site devoted to astronomy, starts your morning, and after learning about the stars, you will also spend time at the Amber Palace, another world-famous structure which is a magnet for engaged and newly wedded couples who travel from all over India to have photo shoots against the backdrop of this stunning location. After all that, we decided to spend the last few hours of the afternoon sunshine in the absolute luxury of the Oberoi Rajvilas Hotel.
Well, good afternoon. We've spent the morning in Jaipur, but this afternoon there was an option of either coming back or going off and do some shopping, going to a textile factory or a bazaar with a little bit of lunch out as well. And we thought, well, actually, these Oberoi hotels are so lovely, we've had no chance at all of enjoying them, so we decided to come back and just chill for the afternoon and just see what it's actually like to enjoy the afternoon in the Indian sunshine. And here we are. And I've got to say, it's so quiet. Beautiful temperature controlled pool. We've got these sunbeds. If you notice there's like a flag, and honestly, the people are so attentive around here. All you've got to do is reach down and with one arm and just raise your flag and someone will come over. Isn't that ridiculously posh? We've just ordered a little bit of lunch. We've got a couple of Kingfisher beers, which are lovely. We've brought some Bombay mix with us as well. That's fantastic. And we even got given some sunscreen. So how amazing is that? So there's the spa over there. Absolutely beautiful that is. And look at this, they've even got a couple of tables one either side of the pool that they lay out just in case somebody around the pool wants to come and have a bit of lunch and doesn't want to sit up on the sunbed and they want to sit around a table. That's amazing. Lovely, thank you very much. What do we have?
Here is your sandwich.
That is beautiful.
And tomato ketchup,
Mhm.
and the mustard sauce, some fries, some vegetables, and your sandwich.
Absolutely perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you.
pleasure.
Thank you.
Please enjoy.
Well, there you go. You wouldn't expect any less than that, would you? Oh, pulled pork sandwich presented in an exceptionally good way. Look at that. Round the pool. Oh my goodness. Don't get much better than this. I think that should be my catchphrase.
Well, good evening, and we've come to the end of our little land stay in the Golden Triangle. What an absolute ride it's been, isn't it?
So action-packed. We've got to be up at 4 o'clock in the morning to catch our flight to Kolkata.
And then we board the Ganges Voyager II tomorrow afternoon. But I have to say, the 5 nights we've had,
It's been amazing. My only regret is I would really have liked an extra night in each place.
I know.
One extra night in each place would have just been fabulous. Seen a bit more and had a bit more time to enjoy these beautiful hotels. They're absolutely stunning.
Just everything about it has just been great. I mean, it's such a perfect fit for Uniworld, to be honest.
We're going to definitely be looking at this chain of hotels again and seeing where else they are in the world.
Yeah, big shout out to Oberoi Hotels if you haven't heard of them before. And
Take
give them
a look.
Give them a look. Thanks for watching the Golden Triangle section, but stay
We'll
tuned.
see you on the ship.
Stay tuned, we've got the Ganges River coming up. Oh, that's going to be exciting. So, see you then.